Breaking news, Nigerians. The Rivers administrator swears in new secretary to the state government. The swearing-in ceremony held on Wednesday evening at the executive chambers of Government House Port Harcourt marked a significant step in the administrator's efforts to stabilize governance and restore public trust in Rivers State. In his address, the retired Vice Admiral Ibas emphasized that Professor Worika's appointment was not just an administrative decision, but a strategic move to reinforce the government's commitment to law, order, and good governance. Guys, this is coming as this same Rivers administrator sacked all the heads of service in the state, all the SSAs, the SAs to the governor. He sacked all of them. Yes, my country people. The administrator, after sacking all of them, appreciated the immense contributions of some of these public servants and wished them well in all their endeavors. Guys, what is really going on in Rivers State? This is coming as this same administrator of Rivers State, Ibok Eti Ibas, announced the resignation of the head of service, Dr. George Nwaike, describing the development as sad. And many people started wondering, how come that person resigned? How come he tendered his resignation? So it seems they are gradually taking over Rivers State. It seems they are deliberately removing some persons and replacing, these positions with their allies, with their cronies. This illegality is too much. The situation in Rivers State has got many persons talking. Now, I weep for Rivers State. I sincerely weep for Rivers State. Ever since Tinubu called a state of emergency in Rivers, I've been weeping for Rivers State. Because this can happen in any other state. Guys, it can happen in any other state. And we all know that Tinubu's declaration was quite illegal. It was quite unconstitutional. But nobody can question the president. Nobody can stop the president. The National Assembly that ought to have stepped in to stop the president's declaration, they quickly signed and approved the declaration. None of them opposed the declaration. Not even the Senate, not even the National Assembly. This is the kind of mess we found ourselves in. When you go to Rivers State, military presence has increased in Rivers State. Military presence has increased in Rivers State. And all these things are just strategies, political strategies, just to make sure they remove a democratically elected governor. Tell me, this man, according to Tinubu, he said he will stay for 6 months because he suspended Governor Fubara for 6 months. But with the way things are going, do you really think this man would, all of a sudden step down after 6 months? I doubt. I doubt this man would step down after 6 months. Because with the way they are doing, they are changing some certain persons, putting their cronies in place in some strategic positions in Rivers State. And who knows what will happen? After 6 months, I doubt this man would be ready to hand over power to Governor Fubara. So my country people, this is just the combat for the economic soul of Rivers State. And they are hell-bent on milking Rivers State. It's so unfortunate that the people are the ones to feel the brunt the most. They are the ones that will feel this brunt. Because they say if two elephants fight, the grass suffers the most. I really hope this doesn't escalate more than this. It's not enough that they sacked Fubara They also sacked Fubara's political appointees. They also sacked all political appointees of Governor Fubara, citing presidential authority. Imagine Tinubu went to court to challenge the local government autonomy, also frowning at the state government's appointment of a caretaker local government administrators. The same Tinubu appointed a state administrator unconstitutionally, and he is using it to dismantle every democratic institution in Rivers State. If this is not hypocrisy, then what is this? Because this act of Tinubu is more like a dictatorship, regime. It is fast breeding into a full dictatorship. These are power games at play, which are undermining Nigeria's democracy. Suspending political appointees without due process, bringing in new people without due process, shows the arrogance of a government that thrives on impunity. Shows the arrogance of a government that thrives on injustice, that thrives on illegality. And the man is really doing well. Well, obviously he's on a mission, and he will surely accomplish all he has set down for Rivers State. I'm sure by the time they are done with Rivers State, within 6 months, I don't know if Rivers State would be able to recover by the time they are done with Rivers, because they are just setting a dangerous precedent. They have successfully murdered democracy in Nigeria. If this can happen in Rivers, this can happen in other states. So Tinubu is trying to tell other governors to be very careful. Yes, he's trying to tell them to be very, very careful and mindful, to be ready to kiss his hands at any moment, because he can do and undo. This script they are writing, this script they are playing is a wonderful script. But it is so unfortunate that Rivers people will be the one to feel the brunt. And our judiciary cannot do anything about this. Our judiciary, they are mute. They are mute regarding this issue. It is the same Supreme Court that said the monies should not be released to elected local government chairmen. The same Supreme Court gave the local government financial autonomy. The same Supreme Court is now coming to say another thing concerning Rivers State. The same Supreme Court seized the local government, seized the allocations of Rivers, seized the local government allocations. The same Supreme Court. So this is just a pattern. And it seems that this man is now acting like, the full governor of Rivers. Nigeria is full of unpleasant surprises. It is just so unfortunate that these things keeps on happening, and nobody can do anything about it. Regardless of what people say, people may complain, oh, Tinubu, what he's doing is not good. But what can we do? Nobody to stand up against this illegality. The National Assembly, that ought to be speaking, checkmating the powers of the executive, they are not doing their work. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.